Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another first Descendant video.
Another one.
That's right, we're back at it again, and today I'm going to show you how you can unlock this amazing ultimate weapon called the Piercing Light. Let's go! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, the Piercing Light sniper rifle is nice. We're going to go through this step by step and show you how you can get each one of these parts the easiest way. Alright, we have 3 parts and a blueprint to get after. Let's start off with the very first part. We're going after the Piercing Light polymer synctyum. Now there's quite a few missions that you can do, a couple of void fusion reactors, either on normal or on hard. So this is the way I went about getting this done. If you come over here for amorphous pattern and number 8, well, it's going to take you into doing this mission. You're going to have to do a little bit of farming to get this done, but you see the percentage rates. It says what it says on paper, but until you really get out there, you really don't know exactly how those rate drops are going to be. So I decided to go after this one at number 8, and it turned out to be a good move because even though the drop rate says exactly what it says it was, I was able to get this in just 2 runs. Now, I do have some good RNG, but I do believe this is still the best way to come over here and to get this part done. Come over here, get your farm on, do this avoid mission, and you'll have an opportunity with a number 8 to get this to drop. It does say 38%. I got this in 2 tries, so I'm guessing it's 38%. Here's the Piercing Light polymer synctyum. Next up, we're going after the synthetic fiber blueprint. Now there's quite a few options. Yet again, we're going to do the hangman. You might not want to do that. A couple void reactor missions on normal and on hard. On normal, you could go after amorphous pattern number 21. It will take you over to the Echo Swamp. There is a small chance you can get this done. I say take a sharing so you can get those additional rewards as well, so you have a better chance to get this to drop. Okay, now that is how I got amorphous pattern number 21. That is how I suggest you do it. Bring the sharing. It's going to be real easy to get this done. All right, now with amorphous pattern number 21 in hand, well, we went over here to the void fusion reactor mission, and the boss wasn't too hard at all, and we got this done in just 2 runs. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a really good way to get this part to drop. Even though the drop numbers say what they say, like I said previously, you never know what they're going to be until you actually get after it. They can say 15%, you can get it in 2 to 3 runs, which means it's not really 15, it's really like 38. So you're really going to have to get after it. That's what I did, and this one was the best way to get this done, at least in my opinion. Come over here for amorphous pattern number 21. See, I had quite a few of these. Even though it said 15%, I was like, I'm still going to try it because I know drop numbers aren't what they say, and I got it in 2 runs. Piercing Light synthetic fiber by doing the amorphous pattern number 21. For the nano tubes, we have quite a few options as well. You can do Executioner with amorphous pattern number 58, and you're going to get a nice little drop chance right there, but you might not be able to do that. We also have an intercept battle, void fusion battles as well, one on normal, one on hard. For this one, amorphous pattern number 40, you have a Piercing Light Nano 2, 15%, void fusion mission over here as well, so you're going to have to get after the parts, do a little bit of farming, and get lucky with the drop. Alright, for amorphous pattern number 1, it's pretty much the same thing, except for, wow, drop rates, it's just a whole lot better. You still have to farm for the amorphous pattern to drop, but once you do get amorphous pattern number 1 to drop, you just need to come over here and do the void mission right over here in Kingston, which is really easy to do as far as the boss. You know, the bosses, their health, how hard they are, depends on what map you're on. And since Kingston is the very first map, it's going to be an easy boss. Alright, so come over here and do this void mission, and you'll have the opportunity to get this with the very high percent chance of a 38. Now I don't have the footage. I mean, I have the footage, it's just buried and I just couldn't find it. So I went back over here to see if I can test my luck to see if I can get that footage to drop again. but I got a crystallization catalyst, so I'm not mad at it, you know. But this is clearly the best way to get this to drop. All right, so come over here, get this to drop, or you can do other missions. That's how I got it to drop. Last but not least, we're going after the blueprint. Now the blueprint, you have executioner, you have a couple void missions on normal and on hard. All right, let's start off with the Vespers hard mission for amorphous pattern number 74. It will be on hard mode, but there's a very high chance to get this to drop. Make sure you do it on private, get after it, and if you get a little lucky, 32% chance, and you have to do that void mission on hard in order to get that to drop. All right, you can do an intercept battle for amorphous pattern 19, but randomness, my dude, and it's a very low drop chance as well. So, I mean, not saying it's not impossible, but if you come over here for amorphous pattern 102, once again, it's on hard mode. You're gonna have to farm to get this pattern to drop, and then you're gonna have to buzz it out. But that's what I did. 102, very high drop chance, but you're gonna have to go after the Void Fusion Reactor mission. All right, you can come after amorphous pattern number 47. That's going to be normal over here. Same thing, you're going to have to farm for these parts. And amorphous pattern 47, well, 38% chance too. So you have a very high chance on normal and on hard during the void mission. Go after the normal one, my dude. Both of them, I've got these to drop, but doing it on the normal mode probably be the best bet for you to get this to drop. Now, of course, there's going to be a little bit RNG involved. I got quite a few of these and got this to drop on my second try. And boom, there it is right there, the Piercing Light Blueprint. Now, with everything in hand, we need to start crafting these parts. So you head over to your Research Institute. Each one of these parts will take 2 hours and 50,000 to complete. So 150,000 credits, 2 hours to get that done. Now, after you finish collecting all of those parts, now you finally are ready to craft the Piercing Light, and boom, there it is right there. So, not bad, 250,000 in a couple of hours. You can get this done today. Here it is, the Piercing Light Ultimate Weapon. And I did a little bit of reshaping and it has some decent stats on here, but the perk is pretty nice. On hitting the weak point, you're going to inflict a spell on an enemy with a set chance, and when 2 or more enemies are hit with a single shot, the high chance to land a crit hit on the enemies will also increase critical damage and applying the buff to the attack. The buff is called Purification of Light, and you're going to inflict Dispel. That's the unique perk. Dispel is what we're going to inflict, and when you hit the weak points, you'll see a little bit of residual damage on this boss right here. So as far as taking away the buff, I wasn't actually able to do that because, you know, it's a boss, but I'm pretty sure it works well. I haven't got that chance to try it out just yet, but the damage against the boss and the dispel effects for the extra lingering damage is actually pretty nice, my dude. So get after it. That is how you want to get the Piercing Light right here in the first Descendant. But for right now, that's pretty much going to for the video. Hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpogaming. Blow the wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.